Hi, this is Robert with Space Age, and today we're going to be reviewing the Lumantek EZ VS4 switcher. Now this is a video switcher created by, as I said, Lumantek. That's Lumantek. This is a 4-port video switcher that technically can be used as a 5-port video switcher. It has 2 SDI inputs and 3 HDMI inputs. The input 2 is a shared SDI HDMI that you can actually switch live. See, right here you have the option of SDI HDMI, and in a little while we're going to show you how we were able to swap them back and forth. Right now we're going to take you through the functions of this switcher. It's a great little switcher. Now I've picked this up, I purchased this myself. This was not sent to me by Lumantek, nor did they pay me to do this review. This is a device that I came across at NAB New York 2017, and as soon as I saw it and really heard them speak about it, I knew that this is something that we had to have. Not only is it a 5-port switcher, it also has scaling on each of the inputs. It also has 2 logo input keys. It has a picture-in-picture function. You can bring audio in on each channel and then adjust the levels of the audio inputs. You can bring in external audio and adjust the level of that audio separately than everything else. It also has an audio out, so you can use this in a control room and hear your source audio without it having to go back. You could put in headphones. It's a 3.5 millimeter output. So you can use that to monitor your audio. It has a T-bar on it that allows you to do switching. It has a preview monitor that we're showcasing as well. And then it has a program out, which we're recording to our video assist. Now, unfortunately, due to a heating issue at our office, we had to bring all this equipment into my living room, basically tear up my living room so that we can record this. We have 3 cameras. The JVC LS300 is on input 1. Input 2 is my computer running HDMI. Input 3 is a Canon camera. I think this is an R50, a little Canon Handycam camera showing the inputs of the Lumantek switcher. And then input 4 is the multi-viewer attached to my other HDMI monitor. Now input 1 is coming in SDI. We have a couple of different switching features. We have the cut, which is, as you know, it's just a cut. We're cutting between one input and another. We have the mix feature, which you can change the timing on. Right now we have it set to 1 second. And you're basically fading between, or mixing, dissolving between 2 inputs. And then we also have the wipe feature. And you can choose different wipes. And either use the T-bar, or you can use the take button. Let me show you the take button. Take button's right here. Choose your switching point, hit your take button. Now, as we said, it's easy to adjust the timing. Let me show you. Let me go back to mix. So if you want to adjust the timing, we can make it faster. It goes up to 3 seconds. That is a pretty slow transition. Or it can be as fast as half a second. And all of that's right here on the mixer. Now we also can choose different wipes, but we all know that we don't use those in real production. Don't use any wipes, we don't use any fancy transitions, right? So there's no need to get into that. Let's just stick to cuts and mixes. All right, now this little mixer, once again by Lumantek, Lumantek. Great product. It also has a picture-in-picture feature. Now, I showed you this feature in a previous video, and the picture-in-picture, it is something you have to set up ahead of time. If you go into the menu system, and if you look at the picture-in-picture, you'll be able to see, if you go into the menu system, click on the menu button, it'll change. This, your top line will highlight, and you can choose picture-in-picture. Now, we won't be able to zoom in and you can't see this screen itself, but one of the first options on the screen is to change what input you're using for your picture-in-picture. Then you have to hit your take button to change. You see it's blinking. You hit your take button, that saves it into memory. Now you see your picture-in-picture changed. I'm going to take it back to 3, hit take, instantaneous. Great little feature built right into the mixer. Not difficult to use. It also gives you the option to move them around. Now here's the great thing. Let's take picture-in-picture off. So we're going to get out the menu, take picture-in-picture off. And then now we're going to show you the multi-screen viewer. Oh, it's a shame you won't be able to see it very well. I might have to zoom in, but if you need to change your picture-in-picture placement, you hit your menu button. Once again, you can move over to where your X and Y axis are shown. And for those of you who remember math, X is the horizontal and Y is the vertical. So if you go over to your horizontal and you start making adjustments, oh, you won't be able to see it on your screen, unfortunately. But there's a box that shows up on the screen that will let you line up your shots. It's actually very well thought out, so there's no guesswork involved. You can see, you'll be able to see right on your multi-view screen where your box is going to end up. Another great feature is the logo. Ta-da! My logo's in the corner. You can load up logos using your computer. That's one of the reasons I have the computer connected. There's a software that you download, and you'll be using a USB-A to USB mini, and you connect it directly to the Lumantek switcher. You download the software off their website, and then you're able to load up logos. Now, of course, we suggest PNG. So we're going to go ahead and load up one of our logos. And you're going to see the entire process. Open it. It'll open in the program. And then what you do is, we're going to have it maintain the aspect ratio. We're going to upload it to logo 2. It's going to say, are you sure? Then it takes a few seconds. All right, now it's uploaded to the system. So we're going to go back. I still have my logo 1 in the side, but now you see where logo 2 is, so you can have both logos up at the same time. So what we're going to do now is move logo 2 to a better position. So we're going to, let me show you on the keyboard, we're going to hit menu. Now you see, before I hit menu, both logos are lit up, so you know they're both being loaded. We're going to hit menu, hit logo 2. Unfortunately, once again, you can't see my screen. We're going to go to the Y-axis, because we're going to keep it in the same place as the X-axis, but we're going to lower it. Now, you don't see any movement on the screen yet, because I haven't hit take. It's just too busy for you to see what it is I need you to see. So we'll go back Now, as you can see, because I've taken it, now my logo's in the right position, at least where I'd like it to be. So we're going to go back into the menu. Maybe we're going to move it over on the X-axis just a little bit. And did you see that jump? Now it goes in increments of 50. So I don't think it's granular, very fine granular adjustments you could make. So it may not be easy to line up exactly where you might want it to be, but it's still pretty fascinating. All I do is need to preload them. And the great feature about this is if I have multiple logos I need to put up, multiple lower thirds, multiple graphics that I need to put on screen, I can load them up on the computer now. You see with the length of time it takes, we're talking at least a 2-minute change. But if you're loading up to logo 1, they're showing that, then you load up to logo 2. This will give you an option, the ability to switch back and forth between the logos or lower thirds or whatever graphic you need to put up. I would hope we can find a way to maybe reduce that time a bit, or maybe have a buffer where you can upload a couple of different logos and then maybe switch between them. But then I'm not sure how you do that with this interface. Maybe that's something they could look at in the future. Now, as I mentioned, I wasn't able to do this in my studio where I have a green screen where I'd be able to better show off the chroma key feature. It's another option you can load up early on in the process. Unfortunately, because of the heating problem, I'm not able to put a green screen up in the house. My wife might kill me. So we're gonna, unfortunately, not be able to show that feature today. We may come back to it at another time. Now the audio, as I mentioned before, you can have audio input. Right now I'm bringing audio through the SDI on my LS300 by going into the audio menu and then adjusting the volume here. So I can, let me show you. All right, so this audio button here, and it changes the screen where I can adjust the audio in and out. Now it's pretty finicky. So I'm gonna start adjusting. I'm bringing the volume down, and I barely hear, okay, you probably can't hear anything. These adjustments are they go in 3 decimal levels. So right now I'm at 0 dB. I'm gonna hit it 3 times, now I'm at -9. I'll not be able to hear what difference there is until I go back and listen to this. So each hit to the plus or minus key is negative or plus 3 dB. Volume level for the main output. So I can also adjust the main output. So when you think about how inexpensive this unit is, and then the features that it has packed in, it has picture-in-picture, it has not just 1, but 2 logo inputs, it has chroma and luminance keying, it has audio inputs where you can do your own audio switching and adjustment. It has 5 inputs, though it has 4 separate input buttons. You are still able to switch on channel 2 between SDI and HDMI, so you can double up there. It has this wonderful fade to black feature. Though the audio stays in, I really wish audio would fade out as well. But it does come with a fade to black. It comes with wipes. It comes with mixing, dissolving, and it comes with straight cuts. It has the ability to upload images using your computer attachment, as well as take in input from your computer. It has a multi-view out. and then it has the program out. I don't have much complaint besides the slow upload time. I think this was a great purchase. We got it for some outdoor events. It's a sleek, compact unit, not very heavy. It does get hot, but it's not a very heavy unit. It comes with the power supply. It comes with a pretty small instruction manual, but it's not that difficult to figure out. You can plug in your inputs, start making changes, see what the changes, see what difference each change makes, and then you're ready to go into production. Very easy, very simple to use. Now, as I said, I found mine at NAB 2017. I picked mine up from Sandy Audiovisual in Laurel, Maryland, and I'm happy with it. I can't wait to do some more productions with it and see what else I can do. I can't wait to get back to the office and actually try to see what the Chroma key can do and how that will look. All in all, I am extremely happy with this purchase. Once again, look it up. It's a Lumantek EZ VS4. If there's something about this mixer that you'd like us to check that I didn't check, please put it in the comments below. Continue to look out for some of our other videos, and just check back in every once in a while. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us if there's something specific you'd like us to research, look up, maybe get our hands on and test. Thank you for joining us, and here's hoping you see us soon.